Welcome back to these apple pie, slice of pie pages on YouTube. Of course, today we're going to teach you about holidays. Holidays, of course, I'm going to talk about American holidays and also talk about Japanese ones. Today, mainly, we're going to talk about, of course, Japanese ones because I'm going to talk about August holidays. August holidays don't have any or almost none in America. You can see here. So, of course, after July 4th is a big holiday in America. Next one will be September 5th, Labor Day. So next month, in the next video of this series about holidays, I'll talk about Labor Day for America. And of course, here, even though we don't have holidays, we have these are worldwide traditions. But of course, we have August 1 is World Scout Day, when I talked about scouting. And of course, there's some interesting ones. Barack Obama's birthday here. And I'll put this in the show notes. Book Lovers Day. I think there's Girlfriend Day here. What else? There's some interesting ones here. National Relaxation Day, August 15th. So Senior Citizens Day and Waffle Day, one of my favorites. And of course, Beach Day. So don't forget to go to the beach on August the 30th. But as a recognized holiday in America, either off day or not, we don't have any in August. But of course, in Japan, they have them. One of them is called Mountain Day. This one's Mountain Day for Japanese. It's a new holiday, as you can see here. Mountain Day was started in May in Japan, May 2014. So, of course, and beginning in 2016, it became a national holiday. In the last video, I talked about how Japan has Ocean Day. And I think this is a nice cousin or a twin of that. Ocean Day in July, and we have Mountain Day in August now. So, of course, as you see, it was recognized by Japanese Alpine Club. They wanted to push mountains. They wanted to give people opportunity to go to the mountains and bless the mountains. You can see, of course, we have in America, some colleges in America have them. And also we have International Day recognized by the UN where people recognize mountains. But why are mountains important in Japan? I didn't know this until I came here. But as you can see from this map, Japan is famous for having too many people for the size of the land. But what I didn't know until I came here was how many mountains. I think Japan is a 67, depends on people, between 60 and 70%. But it's about 70% of Japanese land are mountainous, so they are not lived on. So even though Japan has a lot of people, around 130 million, those people can only live on 30% of the land. As you can see here in Tokyo is a green part here. That's why Tokyo is the most populated area in Japan. It's the most green area, the Kanto, we call the Kanto region. So, of course, you can see most of Japan, even Hokkaido, it has a lot of mountains and a lot of volcanoes, of course. So they have a lot of earthquakes, too. So, but that's why mountains are important. So Mountain Day, of course, as I said, is August 11th every year. Yeah, so it's a red day nowadays. It comes just before another famous holiday in Japan called Obon Festival. So the Obon Festival is, of course, here you can see a nice picture of it. Here we go. Yes, you can see a picture of it. It's a festival in August where people, let me go back, where people decorate their house with different things. And what they do is they go to the local temples, yes, and they pick up their ancestors, people that have passed away before. They pick up their ancestors and they travel them back to their house. And in their house, they have these house altars where they pray. And they've been celebrating it for more than 500 years, at least 500 years. Of course, in Japan, usually it's done August 13 to 15. It's technically not a red day or a national holiday, but it's usually a day off by most companies. Culturally, it's given a day off. So, of course, there's three versions in Japan. So the Shichigatsu Bon, which is in July, the July Bon is based on the solar calendar, which is around July 15. And then the one that is most common in Japan, Hachigatsu, so the eighth month Bon, which is August, is based on the lunar calendar, which is usually around August 15. 13 to 15 around, or 13 to 16. And then there's also what's called Kyubon, which is not recognized as much in Japan, but it's the 15th day of the 9th month of the lunar calendar. So similar to American Easter, it moves. So the Kyubon, or the 9th Bon, would be between August 8th and September 7th, so somewhere in that month. That's more common, by the way. The Cubon is common more in Okinawa or Shikoku region, which is a small island in the south of Japan, or Shikoku, which is, of course, next to there too, next to the small island in the south of Japan. But like I said, most people, including Tokyo, Yokohama, will celebrate in August. And let's see if I have some pictures here. Yes. So wait a minute. Here we go. So, like I said, people will bring their ancestors back. Maybe I'll tell the story first of how it happened. So, this is originally from the Chinese Ghost Festival. If you know the Ghost Festival in China, of course. So, the Chinese Ghost Festival, where Japan did a fusion between, of course, the Tao Festival, which had a Tao Festival similar, and similar Ghost Festival, and Buddhist Festival was similar. They fusioned together when Buddhists came into Japan. And this Buddhist culture is based on this story of, wow, it's hard to say this name, Magayana. So, or pronounced Mogurin, I think, in Japan. Mogurin is a disciple of Buddha, and he used his superpowers, his supernatural powers, to look upon his deceased mother and to discover she had fallen to the realm of ghosts. So she was suffering in the realm of ghosts. So he was disturbed by that. So he went to the Buddha and asked, what can I do? How can I release my mother? And so the Buddha told him, you should bring offerings to all the different monks in your area. Is a summer retreat, which is around the 15th day of the 7th month. Bring to them the summer retreat, and they'll pray for your mother, and your mother can be released. And from that, she began the nature of, she came to his house and she was released. And from that, they later had bon odori, so bon dance, and they had other sacrifices. So as you can see, wait a minute, let me show this picture here. So to bring the ancestors home, we usually use something like this. This is, of course, as you can see on the bottom here, it's called a spirit horse or a cow horse. So of course, you have the cucumber horse. Oh, yes. Cucumber or eggplant cow, I think. Ushi Uma, yes. So, of course, the eggplant cow or the cucumber horse, these are decorated, as you can see with the kind of toothpicks, in front of the house as a way for the ancestors to take a ride home to their original house, to visit their ancestors. That's why in Japan, during this time, many people from around Japan go back to their hometown or their home house. So the main family is still there, and the brothers and sisters bring their family back at this time also because the ancestors are coming back at the same time. So to tell the truth, I hadn't seen these until after I started researching this. I saw one day when I was walking near my house that they were decorating in front of their gate in their house. So then, of course, that's the way to bring the ancestors home. And after, at the end of Obon, you have to bring your ancestors back to their resting place. So this is a famous light festival where people light up the different trails in the mountains where you're going. Usually the temples are commonly in the mountains, where you're bringing your ancestors back to the temple, to their final resting place where they stay until the next Obon when they can visit your house again. It's similar. Letting the ghosts loose is similar how, of course, in Western culture, Halloween and All Saints Day are connected. So then let me see. Okay, here we go. So then, of course, what else? I wanted to talk about the festival, of course, the dance festival, which is connected to this. Wait a minute, let me get back to my page. Here we go. Okay, yes, cucumber horse. Okay, so yes, of course, Obon is in the summer, so many people wear yukata. Yukata, if you don't know, is I don't have my yukata today, but if you watch my video when I was reading books, I was wearing my Star Wars yukata recently. So that's like a light cotton version of a kimono they wear in the summer because it's less hot, of course. Then, of course, I showed you how we're they call it sending fire, sending them back to their temple. Sending fire, yes. And spirit horse or cow horse, yes, as the symbols of how they get home, of course. And then, so the Bon dance, which is famous all over Japan, but it's more than 600 years now, it's especially famous in Tokushima Prefecture. So in Tokushima Prefecture, I think it's called Awa, yes, Awadori. So in Tokushima, the Awadori is a very famous festival. So it originally, of course, so Awa means the old version of what Tokushima means, and Odori means dance. So Tokushima dance. Here, I'll show you an example of, if I can open up my page here. Here we go. So let's see. Here we go. The Awa dance, Awa Odori. So Tokushima dance. You can see. So you can see here. I want to show to the end. Sorry. Oh no. Sorry. Let me open that back up. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I was trying to take off that. Here we go. So at the end here, you can see all the different instruments are used. So this dance is famous for the movements of the dance, but also most traditional Japanese musical instruments are used. A lot of traditional Japanese instruments are used. So you can see this is kind of like a Japanese banjo, and then we have the Japanese flute. We also have the Japanese drum. You can hear in this song, and you can also hear the dance. So wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Here we go. So yes. So the different instruments, of course, you guys, here we go. The lute, the shamisen lute, and of course the taiko drums, and the shinobue flute, the Japanese flute, and the bell, the kane bell. You can hear all of them in that dance and see the movements. And interesting, if you can understand the old Japanese, what they're saying is the dancers are fools, the watchers are fools, both are fools alike. So why not dance? So I love this expression. So of course it matches Western culture too. But yes, we are fools. The dancers are fools. Watchers are fools, or you are fools, and both are fools alike. So why not dance? Let's have some fun and dance. That's true. I love to dance. One of my hobbies to relax yourself is to dance. So a lot of Japanese will say this song, of course, reminds them of the summer, reminds them to relax. Okay, thank you again. This was again a video from Slice of Pie. Of course, I'm Teacher Kent. I hope you come every day. We have these lessons every day to help you. Of course, remember to subscribe and like these pages and share them with your friends and family. So we want more people to learn English. And until tomorrow, have a good day. See you next time.